Alright y'all, welcome back to another video. I know it's been a little under 2 months since I last posted a video. So we're gonna get right into it. This is basically just a recap of what happened over those 2 months on the Road to a Million account, and then I'm also gonna talk about my prop firm accounts that I have and I'm trading with you guys, or I'll be trading on the channel as well. Alright y'all, so on the live account, the Road to a Million account, we're sitting just a little above 7K. This week alone has probably been my best week so far, and it is these trades right here. I've only taken 6 trades this week: $700 win, $800 win, $200 loss, $200 win, $200 win, and then $1,000 win. I think this is probably one of my highest wins. I think last month I did hit like a $1,000 win, like actually like 1,100 or something like that, which is probably my highest win so far. But this week alone, we brought in $2,800, so that's looking real good right now. And then I will talk about the strategy a little later in the video, but just wanted to show you guys where we are on the account. So I know I haven't been posting anything recently, like shorts or anything like that. I had to get a new computer, so I did end up getting me a new MacBook Pro. My old computer, as you guys know, is broken, so I cracked the screen on it cracked, so I had to get a new screen, or a new computer, because it's a touch screen. So when it cracked, it always said something was touching right there, and it wouldn't let me like edit and stuff on there. It just started moving slow on me. That computer's like 5 years old, so yeah, I did have to get a new computer. But yeah, we are back in action, and I will be recording a lot more for you all throughout the rest of this year and into next year on the trading journey. And let's get into the strategy. All right, y'all, so for the strategy is very simple. I just take about 1 trade a day. It's at 10. It's either a buy or a sell, and I don't do too much more than that, because if I do more, I'm probably gonna overtrade and then blow the account basically again, which we don't want to do. So around 10 every day after market opens, about 30 minutes after market opens, we look for either a buy or a sell. As you can see, momentum here towards the upside. So I just, the very next hour, right there at the start of the very next hour, there's a lot of volume in either direction. And if you look, you can really kind of see which way price wants to go and how price is moving. So here, as you can see, we have a nice uptrend. So I entered for a nice 50. I don't want to go over 50, because if you were to hold a lot longer, you probably end up losing. As you can see here, this one is in and out right there. It's like the first 5 minutes of the 10 o'clock candle. And so I got in, got out, and that made me, I believe, like 3 trades back. That made me $200. I did a lower risk on that one, a 0.5 lot size for that one, because I didn't want to have 2 losses in a row, and I had that loss there. So usually I shoot for a 0.15 lot size, as you see right here. I think my very last trade was a 0.11. My lot sizes weren't correct on this trade here, because I had to rush it a little bit. I wasn't paying attention, but that was actually this trade right here. So entry was right after, it's right at 10 o'clock, enter. Price shot up, hit my take profit very, very quickly, actually, very quickly. This candle actually exploded. I caught a little bit of this one on my prop firms, which I'll talk about a little later. But yeah, that's mainly all I trade on this account. It's just 1 trade a day at 10, and it's a nice little 1-to-1. It usually hits, but sometimes it won't, as you can see there. And then if you were to scroll back some more, you'd find some more. There's a $500 loss, $200 loss, and then you get more into like losing streaks here, which kind of, they really mess with your mental if you're not like really locked in on your strategy. And that's one thing that I'm really learning through time, is that just sticking with that same strategy over and over again, even though you're gonna see some losses, because that's inevitable and you're gonna have losses. No one's perfect. So like, just sticking with it, you just learn to have faith in your strategy and how you like to trade. So one thing I would recommend is sticking to 1 or 2 strategies. That is where we're sitting at with our Road to a Million account. We are at just a little over 7K, which is lovely. That is actually the all-time high, and I hope it continues to increase and increase and increase until we get to that 1 million. And prop firm wise, I have 3 accounts that I'm trading right now, and I'm currently looking to pass all 3 of them. Right now I'm still in the challenge phase of it. I just need to make 6K before I lose 3K. And then you do have a trailing stop loss. So for this one, as you can see here, I've had this since the 14th, and then I'll get into the strategy here in a second. But really, all I'm doing here is looking to make around $1,000 a day. That's it. After I do that, I cut this one out. I just stop using it, and then I go down each one every day. So since there's 3, so let's say I'll start with the top one. I trade it Monday. The next day I'll trade the next account. I won't trade both accounts same day, nothing like that. That way it kind of helps with your losses. So like if you were to have a losing streak, let's say you have 3 losing days in a row, I would really technically only have 1 losing day on each account instead of 3 losing days in a row. Yeah, I said that right. And since I'm risking $1,000, 3 losing days in a row would be around 3K, which would blow 1 account. So doing it this way, I kind of see it as a little easier. And then if I were to, go out of my rules like I sometimes tend to do, it would actually help a lot with the over trading and over leveraging it. And as far as that goes, so for this one, we are sitting at 2,600, just under 3K. We're just under halfway there. And win rate 75%, and then average win $557, average loss about $300, and that's that one. For the second one, it's about the same. Win rate's a little higher, but the average loss is a little higher as well, so I do need to work on that a little bit. And then I have a 71 win rate. And then the last one here, that's probably my worst win rate. It's a 43, and it says that I blew the account, or I broke this one rule right here, but I'm not sure if I did or not. That's the thing that's getting me. See, when I try and pull it up, it don't want to work. There it is. So it did go up above 3K, and then once your trailing stop gets to 100,000 where you started at, it won't go any higher. So I got all the way up to 103,000 and about $400. Then I ended up losing most of it, and I got really close to hitting it, and I haven't hit it yet. And right now the account is sitting 1,100, just $1,000 over the max stop loss. So, see, now it's a check mark. It was just red a second. Was it not just an X, or am I tripping? But yeah, so that's where I'm looking. This one is actually kind of bad. Yeah, this one I did over leverage a lot on. So I'm glad I didn't fail it, and I do want to bring it back, hit that take profit, or the target profit, and then use all 3 of these to keep trading with and make even more money with. So that's where I'm sitting at with all my accounts right now, man. So, but yeah, just wanted to get on here and talk about the Road to a Million account, re-up on it, recap it, let all you guys know where we're at. And then I did get a new computer, so that was one of the big reasons I haven't been posting. My other computer, it was a touch screen, so you could touch the screen to use it, and it had a crack in it because in one of the other videos I talked about it, it was broken, and when I closed it, it cracked my screen. So now when I use it, it's always like clicking that spot where the crack's at because it thinks someone's putting pressure there when it's just a crack in the screen. So it's very hard to use that computer, so I ended up getting me a MacBook Pro, which I am enjoying right now. I've had it for about a week or so, and I really do enjoy using it, and I'm looking forward to using it some more. And then I will be editing this video on it. So yeah, that's basically all I got for y'all. I know I said shorts will be coming soon. They will be coming soon. I will be recording them next week. It is currently Friday the 22nd of August, and yeah. Oh yeah, for the prop firm accounts, I trade breakout strategy. So as I said earlier, the market opens at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. So right at open, there's big explosions in both directions, basically a lot of volume, a lot of people getting into the markets. So there's a lot of opportunity there. So once it crosses like a small, on the 5-minute time frame, so I'll just show you. 5-minute time frame, if you go back to, so on the 5-minute time frame, if you go to 9:30, which is going to be right here, this little 15 minutes or so, 30 minutes or so, there's going to be a lot of volume. So what I do is I follow Connor Alexander. He trades he has a Discord. I'm in his Discord. So when he trades, he'll mark it up something like this. And then he'll put another one up here at resistance. And then as price is coming, so let's say it's 9.25 right now. As soon as it market opens, this opens, boom, it's going down. As soon as it breaks this level here is when you would enter. You'd buy. You wouldn't stay in long. You'd get out dang near immediately right after. Basically what you do, you want to target a TP. I always shoot for to make $1,000, like I said, and that's been going pretty well right now. So we're looking, like I said, we're looking to pass those 3 prop firm accounts and then just get paid through those. But that's basically the whole gist of it, really. You do it for US 30 and NASDAQ. So if you were to do so, you can do the same thing for NASDAQ. Markets wasn't moving today as much. So you go to around this area. This is 9:30 candle right here. No, it's hard to see. Let me move this. Let's just do. All right, so here's the 9:30 candle open. So how Connor would do it is he would put a supply or a support line probably around here, because you got to think you can't see anything past this point right now. So all this stuff doesn't really matter. So this is where he'd put it, and then he'd put another one right around here, right where this demand zone is. You have a little resistance here right above that candle open, something like that. And then you wait for price to break. Once it break one, you could enter. So if you would have entered here, you probably got faked out if you didn't exit immediately, but that's just how the markets work. You're gonna get faked out eventually. So you can't really avoid fake outs. You can manage them and risk them, and he talks about all that in his Discord. It's a great Discord, good community. And then he did just recently open up a boot camp for people to join. So if you want to look into how he trades, that is a great spot to go to. But I believe I think I talked about him last time. I talked about him in the last video. He used to follow Mamba FX, so the Mamba FX strategy is sort of the same thing here. I think he calls it the snatch and grab strategy now. But yeah, that's basically all it is, just simple breakouts, breakout and retest type stuff. So yeah, that's where we are as of right now. And next week, like I said, I am going to be getting out some more shorts for you guys, just so you guys can kind of see like live what it looks like, how I do it and all that stuff. I don't know if my face will be in the first few of them. I'm trying to see if I can get a camera or something. But yeah, or use my phone. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I'll probably just screen record and then kind of just post like that with music in the background, something like that, just to start out. But yeah, that's where we are right now with the road to 1 million and the prop firm account. So I hope you guys are enjoying the journey. I know it's been a minute since I've last posted, but yeah, we're gonna get on top of it. And I appreciate all y'all that's liked, subscribed, commented on the videos. Please let me know if there's anything else you guys want me to go over, talk about, all that good stuff, man. Just like, comment, subscribe, share with your homies. If you guys want to run up a bag with me, let's do it. You know what I'm saying?